Hello everyone, welcome to Honara's Arts and Lifestyle. In today's video, I will be showing you all on how to do makeup or paint the idol in such a way that it looks exactly like the way I do for many of my videos. Many of you keep coming and asking me like what is the kind of paint you use and how do you achieve this look, how can we do this, is it not going to spoil the idol and so on and so forth, because many of you would also want to transform your idols into various avatars, because of which I have made this exclusive video where I show you on how easy it is to transform any of your deity into such a gorgeous avatar. And whatever items that we are going to use, it is not going to be harmful on the idol at all. So in case if you also want to learn this beautiful transformation and the makeup to be done for a deity to achieve the look that we want, then please don't miss to watch this video till the end. Now without wasting much time, let me just show you the final outcome on how beautiful her face features and her hands and everything is going to look like after we complete this makeup. And at a later part of the video, I will be explaining to you on how to do this for your idols as well. So stay tuned and do watch the complete video. Now that you have seen what my channel covers, do follow on my Instagram, that is honoris.arts, for such awesome reels, product updates and more. Do not forget to like, share and comment on my videos to motivate and inspire me to bring such awesome content for you all. And also subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to click on the bell icon so that you can get automatic notifications every time I release a new video. Thank you. In today's video, I'm going to show you on how to transform my standing Lakshmi idol into standing Mariamma. So over here, I'm going to give a mixture of the Mariamma, in the sense that neither is she going to be like Thiruverkadu Karumariyamma, nor is she going to be like Samayapura Mariamma. It's going to be a mixture. How in the sense is that for Samayapura Mariamma, she's going to have many hands. Okay, not just 4 hands, but whereas for Thiruverkadu Karumariyamma, she's going to have only 4 hands. Samayapura Mariamma is going to be of red color, and that is what I'm trying to achieve today. Giving her face in a reddish tone, but I'm going to keep only 4 hands, just like we keep it for Thiruverkadu Karumariyamma. Okay, so it's sort of going to be Thiruverkadu Karumariyamma, but just with the face color and the body color changed. Okay. So now before I start telling you on how to achieve this particular skin tone, let me just give you some idea on the kind of painting and all that I'm going to use. So over here I will be using Faber-Castell poster paint. So these poster colors are something that you can actually mix with water and apply, and to remove it is very easy. Just dip a cloth or a cotton in water and just you can wipe it off from your idol, and then if you want you can use a toothbrush to remove the paint from the areas like where the carvings are there and all that. So this is one of the safest paints that you can use, the poster colors. Doesn't matter which brand you take it from, you can always go for the standard brands like Camel, Faber-Castell and so on. It should not harm your idol, and in case if you are very doubtful if it is going to harm your idol, then just turn your idol at the back side and apply this paint at a very small area. Leave it for a few hours, wipe it off, and you will get a confidence that this is not going to affect your idol. So I suggest you all to buy this pack, which has got 15 colors in it. The reason being, it is going to have all the shades that we always need. Okay, and it is the safest color. And the shade that we will be needing over here is called as flesh tint. And this is how the flesh tint color looks like. Okay, but this color is going to be like in the lighter shade of the skin tone, and this is not the exact color that we are going to need today. So when you are buying this 15 colors of Faber-Castell poster color, the flesh tint tone looks something like this, like the bigger paint over here that I have given in the Camel poster color. It is going to be the same, almost the same color that we are going to get. Okay, so now to achieve the color that I have used over here, what you need to do is, you will also get these bottles separately. Please note, okay, those of you I know that there are many small children who watch my videos and all, and if you guys want to try it, and if you don't have money, with whatever little pocket money that you get, you can just buy a single bottle paint that you want. Okay, don't buy the entire set, in case if you want to achieve this paint. If you have the entire money, buy the 15 color set, otherwise just buy the single bottles, whatever is needed. So what you can do is take this flesh tint color, to that mix little bit of orange and little bit of golden yellow, and you will be getting the exact skin tone that I have used over here, which is a yellowish skin tone. Please note, it is not a lemon yellow that you are supposed to use, it's going to be a golden yellow. Only then you are going to get this look. If it becomes too yellowish, then you have to add a little orange. If it becomes too orange, add a little yellow. If the color is a little dark, add white. You just need to play around the colors until you get the correct skin tone. Okay. And now let us assume that you already have a paint, but you don't have these 15 color set, and you have the basic either 6 color set or a 12 color set, in which case you can achieve the same color by playing around red, white and golden yellow. The moment you add red and golden yellow, it becomes orange, and to which if you add white, it is going to lighten the orangish shade into the peach color or the skin color. Now again, if you want this yellowish skin tone, add little bit more red and little bit more yellow in very small quantities, and you should be able to get this yellowish skin tone. So now what I suggest you all to do is mix enough paint and keep it aside so that you get to paint the same color or the same skin tone everywhere throughout her face and her body. Otherwise the face will be of a different color, and then when you are going to mix the new paint again, it's going to be either lighter or darker in shade, and it will not match with the rest of the body. Now what you need to do over here is you will have to apply the first coat, leave it for at least like 30 minutes for it to dry completely, and then you will have to apply another coat. Now when you are mixing it, you will have to add water in small drops, like 2 or 3 drops. See the consistency, it should not be too thick. If it is too thick, then it is going to leave patches on the idol. If it is too thin, then it is again going to leave a different kind of patch on the idol. So it has to be neither too thick nor too thin, okay? And apply the first coat. When you are applying the first coat, keep the fan on in a very fast mode, or otherwise switch on the AC, make it dry, and then apply the second coat. Don't worry if there are small brush strokes and all which can be seen on the idol. Actually these strokes are going to give a texture for us to do the makeup in the future, okay? So don't worry about all that. Now coming to the brushes, what are the kind of brushes that you will have to use? While applying the skin tone, always use a flat brush. So you do get this flash brush set which starts with a size 0 and it goes until size 12. It should not cost you a lot of money. You should be able to get it in like 100 rupees or something. I suggest you buy the whole set depending on the size of your idol. You can choose like whether you want to use a bigger brush or a smaller brush. The reason why we use flat brush is because we can cover bigger areas in a faster rate, and also you will get a very uniform the paint texture and everything. If you use a round brush to cover a bigger area, it is going to leave either patches or brush strokes. To get that even color and an even brush stroke, we always need to go for a flat brush. And please remember, every time you color your idol, at the end you will have to give the finishing touches. That is, you will have to repaint the eyes and the lips and the bindi, and whether it is a nail polish or the mehendi sort of pattern that you have put on the hands and legs, all of which you will have to give a touch up at a later point. And to give those touch up, you will be needing the round brushes. Again, you actually get this brush set. If you want, you can buy the brushes individually also in any of the bookstores or any of the arts and crafts stores. I usually keep the entire set with me because I will be needing it for many types of paintings and all, okay? And it even comes at a 000 brush size, okay? 000 is going to be very, very thin, and it will help you a lot in case if your idols are small and you need to draw very delicate and thin lines, okay? So it is a must have brush. 000, 00, or a single 0, at least you need to have one of these brushes, okay? So that you can define the eyes and lips very nicely, and the rest of the brushes you can use it as and when required. So today's video is specifically for transforming her face features into Mariamma. That is, it is like a makeup tutorial for deities or for the goddess, so that I show you on how I am going to achieve that particular look on this idol. So it would have been a waste of time if I had shown you how I painted this, how I mix the colors and all. So I haven't shown it. Just in case if you guys are interested, you please let me know by putting it in the comment that you would also like to understand how to mix the colors and all, and I'll make a separate video for that. So to actually give that particular effect, I will be needing a lot of makeup items, okay, especially the palettes. So what I have done is, I have taken this Revlon palette which comes for the eye shade, and I'm going to use this for the blush also and for everything else. Okay, this is a single palette that you guys are going to need, and this costs somewhere about 1799. But I've heard that these kind of things also come in the dupe. That is, they are not original, they are duplicate ones, but even they are very effective. So in case if you are not able to afford a costlier one, you can go for that also. But unfortunately, near my house, there aren't any small shops. I didn't have any choice but to buy this one, okay? So for you guys, if you are going to get something cheaper, you can always go for it. But make sure that the palettes are not only going to have the matte finish eyeshadows, but they're also going to have glitters. and let this particular palette have all the colors in it, like blue shades, green shades, yellow shades, red shades, pink shades, everything, so that when it doesn't matter which deity you're trying to transform, you will be having all the colors in it. So a single palette is going to serve as like a masterpiece for every damn thing for you guys. Okay, and I will be using some small makeup brushes. It is all the brushes that I am using are actually for makeup for us, so it is those kind of brushes that I'm going to use. Just have a look at the brushes that I'm using, and it is the same kind of brushes that you will have to use for your transforming your idol into whichever form that you want. So now that you all have understood on the products that I am using, now let me just show you on how beautiful this transformation is going to be. While you all are watching on this beautiful transformation, let me quickly tell you a very short story about Karumari Amma. Karumari Amman, also known as Karumari, is the Hindu goddess of smallpox and health. She is also an aspect of the Hindu goddess Parvati and another form of the goddess Mariamman and Renuka. She is primarily worshipped in the villages of South India such as Thiruverkadu, which is believed to be her abode. Karumari Amman is usually worshipped by Hindus from South India and Hindus from Singapore, Malaysia, Sri Lanka and Australia. Some Hindus celebrate the festival of Panguni, Adi Tiruvala and Navratri in her honor, and is believed that by celebrating these festivals in her honor reduces the risk of health issues and finds cure for health conditions and get grief from smallpox. In the Agama worship, she is worshipped as a combined manifestation of Parashakti, Adi Shakti, Ich Shakti, Jnana Shakti and Kriya Shakti. Karumari Amman is usually pictured as a beautiful young woman with an oval-shaped face, wearing a red dress with long jewelry and a big flower garland, and is portrayed having 4 hands. Karumari Amman is generally portrayed in a sitting position, often holding a knife in her left hand and a bowl of kumkum in the right. The other 2 hands hold a trident, that is Trishul, on the right and the Damaruga on the left. According to legend, Karumari Amman once disguised herself as a soothsayer and visited the sun god Surya to predict his future. Surya ignored Karumari Amman, refusing to grant her an audience. Angered, the goddess departed. The moment Karumari Amman left his abode, Surya started losing his luster. Soon, he was turned into a large coal, causing the earth to plunge into darkness and chaos to reign in the universe. Surya realized his mistake and asked for forgiveness. To pacify Karumari Amman, Surya promised that twice a year he would touch his feet. Karumari Amman blessed Surya and he regained his lost luster. Today, the sun rays fall directly on the feet of Karumari Amman at her abode on Thiruverkadu. This event happens in the Tamil calendar months of Panguni, that is March to April, and Puratasi, that is September to October. And because of this, Sunday is considered as the main day of worship for Karumari Amma as well. So this finishes the short story about Karumari Amman. I hope you all have liked the story. So now you can see the painting and the makeup is completed. I have given little bit of shading over here and here wherever the hands are joining, with the arms and all that, and the shading in between the fingers and everything, and I have given some highlighters, and see how pretty she looks. So basically the colors that I have used over here is reddish shade to get this tone. On top of red, again I have used pink color, and then I have used highlighters over here, the gold and silver highlighters here. I have used gold highlighter on the middle of the nose, and given bit of a contouring on the nose and all that. So if you watch any of the makeup tutorial, you will understand how the contouring will usually be given. It is going to be given on the cheekbones, that is over here at this edge, and on the chin, that is like this, both in the V shape, and in the nose it is this area, that is over here. So the contouring means you are going to give a little darker shade than the skin shade as lines, and then you try to merge it with the rest of the face color. Okay, and highlight means where you want to get the which part of your face has to be highlighted. So over here I have highlighted this one under the eyes, okay, and the chin. Only this much I have highlighted over here. Okay, and obviously for the eyes, this part where the eyes it is actually rising, so this part and this part is what I have highlighted. So I hope you all have liked this makeup tutorial for transforming my Lakshmi idol into Mariamma. So now please do watch the next video to see how I'm going to transform her with the saree and with the jewelry. And the jewelry that I'm going to use are going to be so unique because they are all handmade by me, and it is very, very rich, something that you wouldn't have seen before. So don't miss to watch my next video without fail, and do get back to me, do like my video and comment on my video, because unless you like and comment, I will not understand that you guys have loved the video and you want me to do many such videos in the future. So I hope you all have liked this video. If so, please click on the like button and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to click on the bell icon to get automatic notifications every time I release a new video. Thank you.